So what if they keep talking shit about you? What if they just focus on you so much all of the time? Like, what's that gonna do? Like, are you going to let that dictate you, your future, and your goals? I hope not, because these people don't have anything better to do anyway. Okay, I'm literally using my microphone and my phone separately, so there's gonna be like two separate audios, so I'm going to like have to connect them later, but okay. I have not recorded a video like this in a while. Since probably almost before my parents came over, I think. Yeah, I think. Actually, I forgot when the last time that I did this was. Anyway. I think that the sky is clearing up right now or something. Anyway, I'm getting too out of topic right now. So I wanted to touch upon the last topic that I did a serious video about, which is like over a month ago, when I did the video on not giving a flying fuck about what people think about you. And I wanted to touch upon it again because I forgot if I mentioned this or if I didn't. But I wanted to like deepen some stuff, especially since I was just watching a video and it inspired me to like mention more stuff because it literally reminded me of more stuff. Because because especially for people that live in like small areas, people that live in villages, people that live in small towns and stuff, you know, you're going to have a lot of people up your ass. And when I mean a lot of people, I don't just mean like 3 people. I mean, sometimes even the entire fucking village is gonna be up your ass. And it usually happens when you do something different than they do, you know? Like, say for example, your village is mainly people that just have regular jobs, like they work on an office, maybe they work on an office, or maybe they are producers, they produce their own crops and stuff. Crops, yeah. Crops, yeah. And they have very regular jobs, for example, right? Like jobs that pay them enough to be able to like have their own place and pay the bills and buy themselves the necessities that they need. And for example, you end up having your own business, and your business is like doing so well that you get like 3k, 4k, 5k a month, if not more. And everyone is literally up your ass for that because you're the only person in that small village that does that thing. So everyone and their mother is talking about you. And like, the more you let them get to you, the higher the chances are that you're somehow going to end up giving up on the thing that you're doing, because you are going to be taken over the emotions that are coming with people judging you. Like a lot of people say online, the people that are where you are right now are not going to judge you. The people that are in a lower level than you are going to. Because the people that are already there know what it's like getting there, and they know how the whole process goes, and they know how rewarding it is to get to that place after hard work and stuff. Whereas a person that never did anything like that in their life, a person that is just so lazy, that is just not even going to put in the effort to get to such a level, is going to talk you down. Because they literally cannot believe that someone else can do it, since they cannot do it, because they themselves have limited their own thoughts to think, I cannot do that. So they just think that everyone's not gonna be able to do it, which isn't really true. It's like they're just limiting themselves, and they are projecting those limitations onto other people. So does it really matter if like someone is talking you down, like this person could never ever reach you, because they cannot even believe that they can reach you. So why would you even listen to them? You know? It's like, it's kind of like you're in quote unquote two different worlds, even though you're not. But like, they see things so differently and you see things so differently, so it's just very different. It's like people say, take advice from someone who can resonate and relate to you, not from someone that knows nothing of that topic. And that goes for pretty much anything. Say, for example, if you want advice on your relationship, for example, get advice from a person who has been in your situation and knows what it's like. They will give you much more solid advice than someone who knows nothing. And that is, though, with some precautions, a specific topic, because there are people who have been in relationships but are shitty. So let's add a small asterisk on that one. But you get the point overall. Like, if you want advice on how to make your own business, talk to someone who has made a business from scratch. I don't mean the people who got a business from the parents or something, because like these people did not really do as much because the business was already established and everything, so they pretty much got it quote unquote pre-made, like the parents had done everything. I mean people that literally had nothing and build a business out of nothing, like from scratch. If you want marketing advice, go to someone who is good in marketing. Like, when you go for advice, go to someone who is on the same level as you, rather than someone, if not actually higher than you, than someone who is lower than you, because someone that is lower than you doesn't even know shit. They don't know shit, and they are not going to understand shit. And now let's get back to people talking shit about you, especially in villages, because I have noticed, and I know that overall, in small towns and in villages, people tend to be a lot more close-minded and very much more into gossip. Even more than in cities, even though I was born and raised in a city, and I know how it is being in a city, where they have their own gossip, okay, based on the district you're in. They have their own gossips, okay? They still have gossips, but it's a different kind of gossip. It's like, I think actually it reaches much more people too, kind of. But it's like different, much different. But like in villages where it's much less people, and it's pretty much just a small group of people, pretty much. Because like, say for example, it's like 500 people living somewhere. Like, at school, for example, it's gonna be more competitive between students for pretty much anything. People are gonna be more prone to gossip. Like, it's literally going to be their main hobby sometimes too. So you know goddamn well that if you do something different than these people that are in your village, they're gonna be up your ass. So why just sit there and bother with a 15-year-old girl, or like 15-year-old girl? Say for example you're 15, okay? Or like overall, like with a girl your age going up to their mom and whoever else in the town and just talking shit about you. Why would you sit there and just care? Because it's so obvious that this person doesn't have anything better to do. They don't have anything better to do than sit and talk about other people. Like, you will see that the people that sit down and talk shit about you don't really have anything else to do in their life in the first place. So they just obsess over other people because other people do better than them, because they don't really do anything. They're just like, their whole life is based on gossip, talking about other people, and obsessing over other people. Like, why would you like base your value off of these kind of people when you already do so much more than they do? When you already put your focus on something specific. Like, you already have your time filled with things that you want to do, and these people don't. They just sit like every day. Students at school, mothers at the cafes. I don't know what the dads do, but they probably do something. I don't know. They're just going to be gossiping anyway. Like, no matter what you do, they're gonna find something to talk about. And even about themselves, they're even going to gossip about each other. So you already see that it's not just you, it's just the fact that they just have nothing else to do, so that they just talk shit or talk behind each other's backs. So why would you base your own values off of them, or your own, like, why would you seek validation from these people, or from people in general? Like, people will always have something to say, no matter what you do, no matter what any of us do. People will always have something to say, whether it's positive or negative. You cannot change that. People have different views on things, have different opinions on things, and you can't really control that. You can't really control how someone is going to react over you going to college, or you opening your own business, or you being successful in something. You cannot control how someone is going to react over that. Whether it be your family, whether it be your friends, whether it be even strangers, like, you cannot really control that. The only thing that you can control is how you are going to react to that, and how you're going to handle the situation on your own end. And the best way to handle situations like these are to just simply not give a flying fuck. Because if you do, it's going to literally take you under, and it's going to be difficult to get back up. So the best thing to do is to just say, I'm doing my own thing, and if you don't like it, well, fuck off. I don't care. Keep talking as much as you want. I don't care. Because if you think about it, they're basically, how do I explain this? Yeah, they're basically obsessing over people. So they're basically part of fan bases. They're literally a fucking fan base for people that do more than them, because all they do is just obsess over literally any kind of person that can do something better than them. And it's bad. It is bad, you know. It's bad. It's toxic. It's shit, but you cannot do anything about it. People are they're always going to be people like that. So the best thing to do is just not give a fuck. Just go on about your day, focus on yourself, do your things, do the things that you want to do, and don't let people be no, don't let people be. Don't let these people get to you, because there's nothing else to do. This is what I pretty much always had been told from when I was a kid, and what I will keep on being told, and what I will keep on telling you guys, because there's no other way. And honestly, if you think about it, if people are talking about you behind your back when you're doing something, you're probably doing something right. Because you're literally getting a fan base out of it. And I mean, like, especially when people are up your ass. Like, if you're doing something that you want to do and you have people talking about it, yeah, you know, you're doing something right. You're probably doing something right. And I'm saying this because in high school, I mean, it wasn't really bad, but like, I could see people, and they were telling that straight to me, so it wasn't even as bad. But I don't know what the fuck they were saying behind my back. But still, when I started high school, I already had established my online identity. I mean, I've had it since like 2018, maybe even earlier, maybe even from 2017. But anyway, I had already well established my identity online as Katherine Doskochilova. So when my classmates would ask me for my socials and I would give them to them, it would get kind of weird, you know, like they would overall be like the wannabe influencer girl and stuff. So at first I was like, what the fuck, but I didn't really let that get to me. And I don't know what the fuck they were saying behind my back, and I don't give a crap what the fuck they were saying behind my back because I was just doing my thing. And I wasn't really saying shit about other people that were doing their own thing, you know, on their own socials or in their own lives. I wasn't really going around telling them that they're shit or stuff. But anyway, um, overall, my classmates overall had like this thing, some of them, that it felt weird to them. It felt weird to them that I was doing such a thing, that like I was taking a step to do something that a lot of other people could never do. They would not feel comfortable doing it because even if they wanted to, they would be like, the thing that would be keeping them back is that would be cringe. And I know for a fact there's a lot of people that find me cringe for what I do, you know, for just talking in front of a camera or for streaming, for doing my content on Instagram and stuff. And sometimes I really feel weird when I go take shootings, especially now that I live here in Poland and I'm in a small town and I go outside for photo shoots. I feel kind of weird. But then in the end of the day, I'm like, what does it fucking matter if people talk about me here? Like, they might as well fucking do that. Like, oh yeah, I saw this girl outside and she was having a tripod and a camera. Hoo 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 hoo. Like, okay, talk about me. I don't care. Um, but yeah, a lot of people are probably going to think that you're weird or you're cringe or something for the things that you do. And that's how it is. That's how it often starts. And like, they cannot understand what exactly your goal is. Even if you try to explain it to them, they will not understand it because they cannot comprehend the idea that someone can actually do such a thing. So I think you can understand like the whole thing, right? So yeah. Um yeah, I think that's all for now. Yeah, anyway, I wanted to just add up to that and just repeat my sayings once yet again. So I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.